Hey everyone, welcome to Global Quantum Healing Community. So here I am, and I really want to take this opportunity to share with you guys, how you can be more present in your day, in the heart space, so that you can, show up show up the way that you're meant to be, meant to show up in the world. Okay. And a little bit, we also later we infuse the healing energies for you to so you can receive to really help you move forward in this direction. Okay, this is June, and June is my birthday month, and we usually go to the beach, Myrtle Beach, Atlantic Ocean, at least once or 2 or 3 times a year, and it's a beautiful place. It's hard to see the ocean right now in the background, depending how I tilt my laptop. Okay. But maybe later I will bring you to the ocean some more, so you can actually use the ocean as another way to really help us move us to the place we can actually be more present in the moment. Okay. So a little bit later, I'll share some exciting news about what is up with me and how I'm gonna step up, move forward to really support you guys in a bigger way, like I did last year, and actually in a bigger way this year. Okay, yeah, and it seems to be in June. That's when I have this huge inspiration to really step out and be of service. Okay. But first, I want to talk about how to be present. And I don't know if you guys have saw me. I was in California, in the Californian Santa Cruz area, and we're on this beautiful retreat called 1440 Multiversity. Okay, it's a beautiful spiritual retreat, beautiful energies, and the redwood trees, and the food was amazing. And I have no clue what 1440 meant. And the owner, whoever started this 1440 retreat, basically, just have this place where people can actually utilize most of the days. Okay, so you guys know there's 24 hours in a day, right? Everyone knows that almost. And then, but 1440, not many people know about that, and I didn't even know about that until recently when I read the information on it. When I stayed there, is that this is how many minutes in a day that we have. Okay, so that's 1,440 minutes in a day. You break it down, wow, that's a lot of minutes, right? But it goes by so fast. And so take a look in your day. How many of these minutes are you really using it to really stay present and really be in the heart space and really embrace whatever that's here for you. Many of us struggle with this, okay, and this is one of the huge foundational stuff that we really have to learn to shift, to embrace, so that we can actually everything else build upon this. Okay, and that's one of my huge gifts is when I do healing, for example, in my remote healing or one-on-one sessions or coaching, is that I can tune to people's energies and actually give them feedback to where they are, how much present they are right now, how fully in the heart space they are, how connected they are, fully connected to emotions, or being present in the body, or letting go of the resistance, the very thing they desire. Okay, and that's a huge gift. That's a fine-tuning of mine that came maybe about a little bit over a year ago. Okay, to really give people this feedback, and not just give you feedback, but really help support you moving through that, and maybe a little bit you guys will experience a little bit of healing energies. And I did a talk on this, actually healing sessions on the this topic of how to be present in the midst of challenges and storms, in the heart space, and infuse a whole bunch of healing energies to really help people move through this. And it's in the remote healing membership bundle, okay, a video member site where you have access to a whole bunch of this and plus more. And so I want to just kind of quickly talk about the snippet of it, and why is it important for us to be present in the heart space, okay, and why this is such a foundational thing, that we all have to learn to really master this, if we want to move forward in our life at a faster, more ease and grace. Okay, and I share with people that my clients that this is where if you can actually be present in the heart space, in the body, and this is how you can actually be able to let those things go, that's no longer serving us. Okay, let these things go that's no longer serving us. And many of us have so many limited beliefs and experiences and traumas, even from who knows when, and actually even past lives and childhood, even just a few years ago as adults, that we've been holding on to, carrying around, and we really want consciously we want to let go of these things go, but unconsciously we want to hold on to your life. So when you can actually be in the heart space, you can actually let this stuff go easier. It falls off you easier, and you're not here trying to do from the head. Good luck with that. Okay, you can be struggling for a long time. Okay, even to the kingdom come. And then the other thing is that you can actually be the vibration to usher the things in that's for your highest good. Okay, everyone talks about manifesting and be the vibration and alignment of what it is that you desire, but you cannot be the vibration desire if you're not being present in the heart space or present in the body. Okay, you can actually push it away because a part of you don't want it, even though we want it really bad, desperately, but a part of us is like, hell no, we're not going to want that. Okay, so that's why it's so foundational to really be in the heart space and to be present, so that we can let these things go that's no longer serving us, and then we have room to bring those and to bring those things in that is for our highest good, so our life can flow with more ease and grace and harmony, and we can actually embrace life as is, and use these challenges, the things that we're going through, so-called not so good, we call it not so good, but it's all part of the divine order to really help us come into alignment, to really help us heal. And they actually can be using these wounds and these challenges as the gifts, the hidden gold nuggets or the healing opportunity, the gifts that's in us that's waiting to birth through us. Okay, but in order for that to happen, we really have to make the shifts within us. Okay, and again, that's another topic another day, to change our perspective, to change our life. And I did this talk. It's actually in the remote healing membership too. We really have to shift that too in order to really move forward. Okay, and so that's in a nutshell why it's important to really be present. Okay. In addition to, the more present we can be, we can feel peace, we can feel calm, we can feel loved, we can supported, we can feel connected, we feel loved. And again, this is our true nature of who we are. Who we are in the deep core of our being is our true nature, our true essence of calm, peace, and love. Okay, and the more you can be present, you can actually feel that deepening of that. And then from this place, really, we can actually drop into this heart space in this place without resistance and fully in the body. Then literally you don't have a problem. Those clients are able to really get to this place, and the deepening of it, especially when you work with me in a coaching or one-on-one sessions, you can really drop in the space, feel so good, feel darn good. And then I ask them, do you have a problem? And that, 30 minutes ago, they came with all kinds of problems, not liking where they are. And in this moment, they drop in such a deep place, so connected, so loved that, you don't have a problem literally, unless you think about it again. So how many moments in a day can we really be in this place of trusting the flow of our life, trusting that we're being supported, knowing that we're being supported, and embracing life as it is, and we can show up more in our life with our kids, with our spouse, with our work, co-workers, our bosses, strangers in the neighborhood or in the street, just really being present, okay, and show up the way that we meant to. We never know what difference we make in someone's life by just acknowledging them or smiling at them, or helping open the door, that kind of thing. Okay, And we cannot be present, you know, if you're in the head and thinking about all the things we're gonna do and how our life is so bad, you know, you're not gonna want to do those things, okay? And you can see how that, if you've been a recipient side of it, how that has been made a huge difference in your life. Sometimes just someone smiling, okay? So thank you for the smiles and the emojis. That's beautiful, guys. So let's talk about before I go into the healing, let's talk a little bit about some of the things you can do on a regular basis that can help you be more present in the heart space, okay? Some of this you may have already done already. Some of this you may not recognize it as a method or a way. For example, you know, just sit in quiet, for example. You don't have to meditate, but if it just, meditation is wonderful. If you can, you know, the more the better, but if you can sit, at least give 5, 10, 30 minutes or whatever that is for you. If you're not like one of those people that can sit still for a long time, like my husband, I'm like a 5, 10 minutes person. And throughout the day, when I see the massive numbers like 111, 1111, 222, 555, those things, then I can actually drop into the heart space very quickly, okay? It's actually pull you in. It's almost like, wow, it's like it just pulls you in. And again, that comes in practice, okay? But the more you do this, the easier you are connected. And this is where your guidance, your God team is really trying to wake us up. Really trying to help us move in this place of, hey, we're here for you. We're here for you, okay? Let go, okay? Trust. And the more you see that, it's like, wow, yeah, I can trust. I can let things go more. Again, just take moments out of your time, whether it's meditating, sitting quiet, and be outdoor in nature, take a walk, a stroll. And again, if you even can't do this, you can actually YouTube videos and things. You really get to this place. It's really, there's no excuses. Some of these things you do that doesn't cost any money. Watching your kids or grandkids play, or children play in the playground, laughing. Children has this innocence and childlike that can really help you drop into the heart space very quickly. It can take practice. And then, or doing the things that you enjoy doing. You know, some people's gardening, some people's cooking, some people's dancing, singing, painting, drawing, whatever that is that really take you off your head, mind, and into the heart space, and being present, whatever that is that you're doing, really help you be in the heart space, okay? How you know you're more in the heart space is that you can feel calm, you can feel peaceful, you can feel lighter, you can feel relaxed. You know, some people it's all that or and then you okay with whatever that is going on in your life, okay? And even you have pain, you in that moment you're okay with, and you may be surprised you don't even have pain, okay? And why is that? Because you're actually letting things go. You're letting things go, okay? So those are some examples of ways you can be in more the heart space, okay, in being present through your day. And again, the goal is to as much as you can, okay. Again, that's 1,440 minutes in a day. You fall off the wagon, you forget, don't beat yourself up. But again, take deep breath and come back. You have this moment, this moment. And the more you can actually do this and really build this muscle, the easier it will be. I promise you, the easier it will be. Some of you, this is something that you already done already. Maybe you can take this to the next level. And some of you, this is something that you struggle with. And if you want your life to flow with more ease and grace and more support for you, and more healing, quicker healing, that kind of thing, this is a foundational thing that you have to learn, to have to embrace. And if this is something that you've been struggling with this for a while, and sometimes it's really difficult, honestly, to know how fully present you are, okay, if you're in the body or not, okay, if you're actually putting up resistance or not. And sometimes this fine-tuning this energies is very difficult. And then, like I mentioned, this is one of the gifts that I have that came through me, that can really support people where they are and actually help them move through. You can have more direct experience. And I've noticed a difference when people really participate in my remote healing membership. You can actually get this live feedback and really get them displaced more and more. And they go, I know how to do this. Even the stressing out or worrying about a lot of things, and you can actually drop in the reminder to drop in this place. And then the more they do this, the easier it is for them. And as they're, being with this energies, like for example, right now, they can actually drop in this place so much quicker, so much easier. Okay. And sometimes we have big stuff comes up, like big shit hit the fan, and that might be quite a bit difficult, especially if you have a lot of stuff that you haven't worked through. Okay. And when we work through this, we can use these challenges and as the wounds that we have, the problems things we struggle with, to be the greatest gifts that we can actually show up in the world to really support people, whatever that we do. Okay. And so let's take a moment now to drop into the heart space and to be present, whatever this is, as long as you're not driving. Okay. If you're driving, you can listen to this later. And can just allow whatever that is that you experience in your surrounding to be there just as it is. No matter where you are, you can drop into the heart space, because this is who we are. This is our true nature. Okay. Again, it may be hard for us to realize this, but the more we experience this, the easier it will be. Not thinking about it, not manipulating the energies, you can feel calm and peaceful, but really feel whatever you're feeling, being present with the emotions, your body sensations, whatever that may be. Breathe with it, and you have difficulty time feeling calm and peace right now. Then focus your breathing. Doesn't matter how you breathe, just slow your breath down, and just focus your breathing, and those energies can help you click into this place more and more. And this is something difficult for you. Again, it's not your fault. Okay, it's something that we weren't shown, we weren't taught. Even we've been meditating or doing healing work for 3, 4, 5 decades. This is something that is not easy for us, because we were taught otherwise, or we put up protective mechanism, okay, to survive, not to be here, not to be present, okay, to think our way through. But the heart and the mind, the heart is more powerful than the mind, and we can actually use it as a balance. Everything comes to balance. Okay, we can actually allow the heart and the mind to work together in harmony. See how many great things we can do. And from this place, no matter where you are in your life, what you're doing, you can show up, be the mom, be the dad, the grandparent, the employee, the boss, the neighbor. Wherever you are, whatever you do, you can show up to really be present. And then from this place, you can actually live more on purpose. Again, it's such a foundational thing. And from this place, more and more, you can usher those things in that's for your highest good, be the vibration of that, and let go of those things that's no longer serving you, like I mentioned before. So give yourself the gift of being present, be in the heart space. Again, this is who we are. And just like the air and the atmosphere, it's always been here. AIR, air. But how many times of a day do we remember there's air in the atmosphere, or there's even rebreathing, let alone rebreathing, right? So it's just like this true nature, our essence, our divine self has always been here, but how much of the day do we remember that, okay? Again, it's not to beat ourselves up, it's just to remind us that we just something that we have to really be mindful of and really work at and practice, okay? And again, proper practice, right practice makes perfect. And I forgot to mention, one other way to do this is that, put in your favorite MP3, healing MP3, like many of you have my healing MP3s, that you can actually drop into the heart space quicker. Even you meditate, whatever you do, you can put in the background, and you can actually be present with this even more effectively. You just put in the background that the energies will bring you into this place more and more. But it will take your willingness and ability to let things go, because like I said, many people struggle with this, and we don't even know how fully present we are, how fully not in the body we are. We think we are because that's all we know up to this point. All the experiences we have had as a kid, as adult, up to this point has been the way we feel. But there is a deepening of it if you haven't experienced it already. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay, but maybe another live stream, one of the we can do is to check how your levels of your ability to be present in the heart space. Okay, but for today, and know that this is just a mini healing too, because how many minutes again in a day? For 1,440 minutes, right? And here you are, you have a 5 minutes of 2 to 5 minutes of healing. Again, that's just a drop in the ocean. Okay, but this reminder really help us get to this place more and more. But if you again we like to receive more support than this, the remote heal membership that you can participate in, where you actually receive 2 live streams a month with me, where we can actually work through the energies and help you support you getting here and be the vibration to usher the things into your highest good. And also group call with me, and it's a wealth of remote healing membership library, where you have access to many of the healing energies MP3s, including the Busting the Limiting Beliefs and Patterns, okay, series. So that's to really help you break through this stubborn energies that really help you move forward and live your life. Okay, so I'm gonna let's gift you guys about 2 or so minutes of the light language, okay, to really drop in the heart space. If you haven't felt that calm and peace again, focus your breathing. Okay, and again, some of you, this is something that's you can actually drop in the heart space as this energies are moving through. Some of you, this is like you hit by a rock. You may not even know that you've been hit by a rock. So again, have love and compassion for yourself, and just know it's going to take practice, and you probably need more support to really help you in this place. Okay, and then maybe perhaps it's quite sunny out now, but maybe I can bring you guys closer to the ocean, and again, just the gift to the ocean, the waves, to really help you drop in this place more and more. Okay, and feel how good it feels to be in this place, how light, how relaxed, how peaceful, how connected. Okay, and let go any expectations this may be for you. Okay, the more we can actually be in the heart space and allow, instead of expecting, oh, I should receive whatever. That's what's also blocking you from receiving, being in the heart space in the first place. Okay. Apa pada kedeke apa pada kekere kena da apa pada kena nana apa pada kena da apa pada kena da kena da apa pada kena da apa pada kena da ada kena nana anana da kena da apa pada kena da kena anana kena apa very good. Yeah, and again, if you're watching this live on replay, maybe make a comment to see how you feel. Okay, if you can sense that your essence of your calm and peace, and please share. Okay. So it looks like, oh, we see a couple comments here. Rose said hello, and Tara said it's a clap. So good to see you guys. So actually, before I take you to the ocean, we can end it right there. I just want to make a quick announcement that, again, I'm excited for the new inspirations that show up for me, and to really step out there and serve at a huge level is one of the bigger level than I've ever done in my whole entire career as a healer. Is that we'll make this weekly healing live streams, on a regular basis every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay, and I also have that there's something you can show up, and I'm committed to you guys once a week. on a regular basis, so that you know that it's something that you can really tune in and to help you move through as much as possible. Okay. um, and then I have this amazing gift that is coming up very soon. I will share that with you. I'm hoping that be ready um, definitely by July, the beginning of July, but I'll share that with you. In the meantime, um, if you haven't got my gifts of the Energy Uplift MP3, where you can charge a healing water for protection and for raise your vibration, and the Money Miracle Manifestor, um, and then please do. You can go to Global Quantum Healing / free gifts and get that. And once we have this new gift, you guys will actually be grandfather in or grandmother in. Okay, so know that. And I'll, once we get this new gift, we'll just continue the full moon healing. You actually receive something more amazing. Okay, so so I'm really excited, and more to come. As you know, that I'm in the process of revamping my message, and the website is a project, is ongoing progress, but I'm feeling drawn to really support people, really live their purpose, doing what they love, and really unlock your potential, because there's so much underneath us, within us, that is waiting to come out, and we can do this. And it just we just need to really get this more and more at an energetic level, so that we can show up in the world. And again, part of this, that's why I kind of did this today, is how to be present. And that's one such a foundational thing, so we can really show up in the world to be who and what we are. Okay. So Marianne said hello from Switzerland. Wow, beautiful Switzerland. um, Thank you for sharing. And so let me bring you to the ocean, and really just maybe a few minutes, just to kind of be present, allow yourself to receive, and feel how good it feels to be present. And the more we actually have this direct experiences, it's like, wow, it's like I can do this, and it feels so good, and you want to do this. Okay, just like exercising, if you exercise and you feel good, you feel the difference. It's like when you don't, when you do, it's like, you more opt to keep on exercising, but you don't feel anything. Sometimes it's hard to really continue, but the more you continue, the more benefits you have. So again, if you're not quite there yet, keep trusting, keep breathing. It will sink in eventually. And if this is something that you really strive, and you've been working on this for a long time, and you would like to receive more support in this is my gift, that I'm able to support people through, and also help you come into alignment, so that you can again show up and live on purpose and unlock all your potential. Okay, so I'm going to bring you hey Delma, and Audrey, all the way from Singapore. Beautiful. So I will bring you to the ocean, and the Atlantic Ocean, and just really breathe in and allow this moment to really sink in, even just a few minutes. Okay, it makes a difference in your day. All right. So until next time, I will see you all. Here we go.